life again on another Saturday night, play some chess, see if I can get less bad, which will be difficult. Make sure it stays on there. Sorry, I'm messing around. I had it working really well the last time, and it always stayed on the same screen. And I never had an issue with it before. Well, we'll just leave it on here, and we'll try my best to look at comments if there happen to be any, but we'll go ahead and get into the first one. So my rating has dipped a little bit down to 1250. I believe my best is 1288. I don't know if that was just the last time that I streamed where I hit that, or if it was a couple days after. But we're trying to get to 1300 at some point. That's the long-term goal. It's quite difficult though. People don't like to lose for whatever reason. Yeah, he wants to go there. Not a bad first game so far. Nothing really crazy is happening. Oh, besides my blundering a queen. Not a good start. Not a good start. But training this week's been kind of interesting with the two lighter sessions. I didn't train yesterday because I went home and I took a nap after work. I was very tired, but I felt like it was a deserved nap, and the way that my training has been going, the focus is on more so on recovery than it is on pushing the weights or anything. I'm trying to get my body to feel good, to prepare it for heavier loads, heavier volumes, and stuff like that. So, not always a bad thing. I usually am quite bad about not training. My body doesn't feel great. And yesterday it wasn't necessarily that my body didn't feel good or anything. It was more so just being generally tired. I might be getting a little bit sick, which is obviously never good, but it's not too bad. It's mostly in my sinuses, which typically, if I'm going to get a bad illness, it usually starts with some sort of throat soreness or sore tonsils or something like that. But when it's just kind of a runny or stuffy nose, just been kind of alternating between the two. It's usually pretty manageable because my nose and stuff will usually respond pretty well to medication. Moved up there so I could skate my night if I need to. But the weather's starting to get better, so I don't know how much it could be allergies. I've historically never really had them, but my dad and mom will have them occasionally, and it could just be something as I get older they start to develop, or it's just something that I've had before and I just never had it that severe, so I've never really paid attention to it. And thankfully, it's not really impacting anything directly. Let's see. Oh, you went to that. Yeah, we're up a pun. Speaking of work, There's 2 more weeks, next week and the week after, before spring break starts, which, darn, blundering pieces, which is earlier than it had been historically. I don't know why, but my school district has always had a very late spring break in like April, or at like the beginning of April. I think it usually was around Good Friday, but I forget the exact dates, but I always remember it being extremely late because it was always so different than when I was in college because our spring break was always super early. So I went to the two extremes. Now, thankfully, it's a pretty early time in the year. So, or I guess reasonable time. It's like a normal time of the year. Man, I just keep losing these games. Not a good start. I'm losing regularly left and right. All right, let's focus in and beat this French guy. Playing quick at the beginning, so it means he has an opening planned. I was playing really well. I was playing a little bit before I made some dinner, and I was winning a bunch, but unfortunately, now I'm losing a bunch. But if people don't hop on, or if I don't have anyone on here for very long, I don't know how much I will play. Usually more fun to talk to people, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not a streamer by any stretch of the imagination, so these kind of just work as individual videos on their own, I suppose. But he's taking a lot of time. Not sure what his plan is. Tomorrow's training session, will be a really light one, focused on muscle snatch, overhead squat, and some power clean and press, and then some recovery work. So I don't know what that will necessarily entail, but I kind of on my little program put isometric work for upper, lower, then some bodybuilding work. So essentially just work that will help strengthen the area around my quad tendon. I think it's something I should have done for years. That's something I never really thought about. But with just the length of my legs, it does kind of make sense that my quad tendons would kind of get inflamed. And through the nature of the type of training that I do, it does make sense that I would get some tendonitis in that area. And honestly, the last couple days, it's been not too bad. So it's just good. It's more so discomfort in other areas. A little bit my IT band on my right leg, and a little bit of the shoulders, which is another reason why going light for a little bit will be good to allow my shoulders to kind of fully recover and just to start to make everything feel a bit better. With these first two sessions, I was real happy to not have any assistive gear on, so no like wrist wraps or anything. So I was real happy to not be depending on any of that. I guess this dude's just gonna give up in a completely even position unless there's something that I'm not seeing. But it doesn't look like there's anything that's radically wrong with his position or radically great with mine. But I guess he just doesn't want this smoke, which makes sense. I mean, if you look at my profile picture down there of the pug reading a book with a human hand, it is probably the most intimidating profile picture one could see. But like I mentioned, my next session will be, I call it like the recovery session. So I had terms for each of the general sessions of the day. So the first one I did was more, I guess I called it volume, but it was just kind of like a complex and just normal stuff that I did, as well as today. So today was the same kind of thing, volume, and the days in between. I guess I just went. The days in between, yeah, that was completely even. It was 0.4 for him, so, or for me, but it didn't really matter. I didn't mean to only move that up one, but I guess I'm doing a Ironcon buyer variation by mistake. Sometimes that's how you figure out new openings, is you just accidentally click something and that ends up working out. Usually when I accidentally click things, it usually results in a very swift loss. It is king. It's a wild move. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position. Famous last words as I blunder at night. That's fantastic. He didn't notice, wasn't really interested in the free night, which is fantastic for me. Um, really should have took with he should have took with his knight, in my opinion. Um, let's go there. I feel like I put myself in a bad position. Yeah, he just kind of takes that piece, but rather unfortunate. Oh no, he doesn't do that. Actually, yeah, he could just do that, put me in check, because if I take, then he would have been able to take that rook, but he didn't see that. Certainly not in a good spot. Not good. Don't want to take there. I'm pretty much screwed, I think. Yeah, guess you can just do that. Is a discovery, or you get checkmate right there. There's nothing good that was going to happen in that spot. The Sicilian defense. So he took there, which means I can put him in check and then retake. I'm still down a pawn, but that was the best I could have done. Man, I just suck tonight. Hey, what's up? I got someone, or two people that are watching. I do appreciate that. Stopping by. I'm trying not to suck, which is, it's not going too well. I'm playing quite terribly. I'm gonna go right there. Almost assuredly he's gonna go down there. Or not. We can go for perpetual check, but I don't think there's a way to keep forcing it. You would really love to trade queens right now, of course. Unfortunate. Oh my gosh. I am horrendous at chess right now. I started at 1250 and I've been losing every game. The only game I won has been a timeout, and the dude just stopped playing. It wasn't even like a true winning on time. Maybe I am getting sick. My mental faculties are declining rapidly. Oh, oh no. Let's go there. Which does put me in check. He didn't want to take the free piece, which is really nice. I guess I could have just done that in the last move. That would have made a lot more sense, but unfortunately, I don't make a lot of sense tonight. He retakes with that. We go there. He has to move up, so we have a free piece. May have blundered his life away, which is majorly fortunate for me. I think we're just going to take that pawn, because we're one move from checkmate. Oh, cool. Easy dubs. We're off the schneid. Alright. Hopefully this is the beginning of a huge winning streak so I can get back all my lost rating. Whales. So I thought the flag was. I'm gonna go here to threaten that, then he just moves that over. Not really that hard of a defense. But we'll just shove pawns up. Alright. Threaten all that. Has to move as a knight. Probably moves it to right there. That's the only spot he can move it. Or he can put me in check, I suppose. Or do that and put me in check. Actually, probably the best move, because it's protected there. At least for the moment. Now he has to move the knight. Or give me the knight. Either or. Either is acceptable. I don't even think he was necessarily in a bad position. I guess I was completely winning, but I definitely don't think he should have resigned there. I mean, he still had this interesting stack here, but I don't think he could have done anything with it. That's pretty hilarious. I'll check here. If you do happen to be watching and you want to make fun of my chess, feel free. It won't hurt my feelings. When you work with kids all day, they try to hurt your feelings. They kind of make you numb to immature insults. Although I'm sure someone could dismantle my chess play quite effectively in an intellectual way. Oh, let's see. The anti-fried liver defense, I always call that I'm scared of the fried liver. It's not really the fried liver or anti-fried liver defense. It's I've been fried liver too many times, so I'm gonna do this. It's a weird profile. Do concurrent viewers. I do appreciate the people that are stopping by to watch my subpar chess play. Do you have questions about chess or Well, I probably wouldn't be the best person to ask about chess stuff, but feel free to, and I could try to answer them, but also about just the lifting stuff. If you have any preguntas about that. Probably goes right there. I think I can just take the pawn back, right? I guess I leave this pawn for the taking. He could have just took that pawn. I'm not sure why he didn't. I guess it doesn't matter how you do moves when your opponent like me blunders all his pieces away slowly but surely. Oh. I don't think there's much left I can do. That was a good move, actually. Trying to trap my bishop. It's pretty toxic, honestly. I don't know what I ever did to this man. Netizen. Some people viewed probably looked at my crappy chess play for about 4.2 seconds and realized they had better things to do with their time. I don't blame them. Hmm. A free pawn. I'm a big fan of free pawns, that is for sure. Need all of the pawns I can get. And I appreciate he's just giving them away. Where, oh no, he's still giving them away. I thought I blundered a piece. That's how bad I've been playing. Basic trades, I'm thinking I'm losing. Might go there. I mean, all that move really does is block my bishop from going there. Oh, wow. Good thing he didn't see that. So this is where, even though he took there, I'll take here, because even if he takes here, I take here, he takes, then I take, and I'm still up a piece. I'm sure I could have done that better, but when you're in timed games like 3 minutes, usually if you can just think of a decent move, it's probably the best. Let me go there. Also opens up that space for me as well. Move there to protect that pawn. I still have... Oh wow, that was just a free piece. Protect the pawn. Don't take the free rook. That was an IQ move on my part. My goodness. So the idea of here is to protect this, to right-click my computer mouse apparently, was to have this whole file. I get a free pawn. This man loves giving me free pawns. I should actually take the other free pawns, since they are in fact free, and not just blunder away pieces. I could have already won this game, because he blundered his rook. And he blundered again, so let's take that pawn, and that is the game, because all I have to do is just run my king up the board, and I have a million pawns. There's actually nothing he can do. If he goes over there, I just run up that pawn, and he'll probably just sit here for a minute and contemplate his life decisions. He's gonna try to stalemate, but I don't think there's really a way he can do that. Nope. He just caught some hands. Too easy. The guy's prepared. It's a very aggressive pawn move there, but I'm not too worried about it. Be more worried if I had already castled. Go ahead and do this. I suppose that pawn is free for him. If he does take there, take here. He's up a pawn, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, because that's free down there. I'm down to 4 points. even better. So plan is to move here, so he didn't move there, so I can move here, threaten that bishop, threaten that pawn, which I'll trade that bishop because that opens up that position for me a little bit. Go here with the idea of maybe going there, probably not. He moves his bishop. I guess that pawn was hanging. Don't think there's much I can do now. I'm just down too much. Yeah, let's lose this one. Sucks. Everyone does the Scandinavian defense, and it's the most obnoxious thing in the world. I don't know why I find it so obnoxious, but it just seems wrong. Probably not. I suppose that means I just can't fry liver people, which is my favorite thing to do. Oh wow. I'm playing so bad. I'll probably stop playing pretty soon. It's just going downhill quick. Every game I play today. That's so stupid. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll do one more and then I'll call it a night. Suppose that's a really good move for me. Obviously I get the pawn. But then if I take here, he takes, and then that kind of ruins his castling position. Might be a good game to end on if I actually can win. Very much wants me to move my rook off this line. I don't really want to, though. He's being pretty adamant about it, though. Um, will insist. I insist upon this position. And I insist you don't go that way. Ooh. See if we can get him to blunder. There's a free pawn, sir. There's no trap associated with that. I guess it is protected by the bishop. It'd be a horrendous move for him to take it, but it'd be pretty funny. I have that check now. So he has to move the knight, probably to there or to there. That works for him as well. Means I can just put him in check and do that. Takes the pawn back, but I think I'm still in a really good spot because he has to move back there. Otherwise, I had to discover on him right there. We're protected. He has to move the knight. Right there. I don't think that matters. I think he can have that for free, and it doesn't matter. Shouldn't. Nice. All right. I'm going to definitely end on a high note there. So I think this stream is a little bit shorter than the other ones have been. Let me check on my stream thing. 42 minutes, so not too bad, but I've been playing chess quite horrendously, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. If you did make it this far and watching, I do appreciate it, but any amount of time that people watch, I do always appreciate that, but probably do this again next Saturday. Hopefully I have a little bit more energy, but I'm always tired because I always do stuff throughout the day, just like everyone else, and I don't want to hop up on a bunch of caffeine at night. But anywho, another Saturday night chess hangout. Yeah, that's it for this one. Talk to you all in the next one. Peace.